All right, guys, welcome to my channel, guys. So the House of Rep, I will say this is one of the very interesting moments. All right, as some of the leadership of the House of Rep, all right, seeks for Nnamdi Kanu's release, and as a result, we know very well that severally some of our Igbo brothers that are senators, all right, coming from southeastern zones, all right, in one way or the other, has tried communicating the matters of Nnamdi Kanu, but it was never successful. And this time, if you look at what is happening on the social media, you will understand that the decision that took Nnamdi Kanu to where he is now was a self-judgment and not what the law actually says. All right, so I'm going to leave you guys to what actually happened in this video, and it will shock you, all right, the outcome of the whole thing. And then you will understand that Nnamdi Kanu's issue is just a minor thing that needs instant presidential pardon. And this is when we actually need the Igbos, more especially those of them in the House of Reps and those of them in the government house, to speak up. Honestly speaking, Nnamdi Kanu needs to go home. Nnamdi Kanu has spent nothing less than 10 years, all right, in the DSS facility. Of course, that is to say that even the government needs to compensate him. But then let's pay attention to what one of our brothers said in this particular video and how the whole thing went, right? So I will talk to you at the end of this particular video section. Stay tuned.
Before him, what you are distracting me. The judge who jailed him on Motosho saw things for him that led him to jail him for life. Good. But Mr. President is the greatest opportunity now. I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a lawmaker, I'm not a judge. What I am saying today, that Mr. President, Mr. President today has the greatest opportunity as a very courageous person, that today I know that the counsels to Mazi Kanu has not gone for appeal. We are not appealing today. We are demanding today that within the ambits of law of these 60, 90 days, he has not to order for Mr. President to give him a pardon and release Nnamdi Kanu to us. His name is Honorable Judge Ozodinobi. I represent the good people of Unjikoka and Ochadunukofia Federal Constituency. I'm from Anambra State. Mine is a short one. I want to speak to the sovereignty of the country, of which we actually lost. As a child, I can beat my chest today that I'll be one of few that saw war as a child. What is happening in Nigeria today, especially in the north? Nigeria is at war. We must call it that. We must wage what is happening in the north. Confront it as we are fighting war. I want to speak, Mr. Speaker, on Nigeria as a sovereign nation. The news of the capture of this and summary execution of Brigadier General M. Oba by Aswad really broke my mind. Back to where we stopped. If terrorism can move freely, terrorists can move freely like this, what is suffering about it? Some people were shouting Nigeria is a sovereign nation. We don't need America. We don't need anyone. But Nigeria went to Congo. Nigeria went to Liberia through ECOMOG to help them out. We need help. Even if it's coming from Chad, from Burkina Faso, we need help. Our children have been molested in the north. Our girls have been molested in the north. We were refugees during Nigerian Biafran War. As a child, I know how my parents suffered to keep me alive for that 3 years. But let us tell ourselves the truth. What kind of sovereignty allows terrorists to capture and kill a whole general like a common criminal? Because if terrorists can cross our borders at will, enter our villages at will, ambush military convoys at will, take entire towns at will, and now capture a brigadier general, then what exactly are we protecting with this so-called sovereignty? Is this sovereignty when terrorists are the ones controlling forests, highways, and communities? Is this sovereignty when commanders are killed and everyone is silent, and our children out of school? We opposed the US when they wanted to help Nigeria destroy terrorists. We shouted, "Don't interfere, don't touch our sovereignty." But what is left is to protect when terrorists already operate like a government inside a government, a country that cannot secure its land is not sovereign, it is vulnerable. This is a personal opinion. A country where terrorists can humiliate military is not sovereign. It is under siege. A country that refuses international help while soldiers die is not sovereign. It is stubborn to its own destruction. If a general can fall like this, then all of us are naked. This is not time for pride. Take entire towns at will, and now capture a brigadier general. Then what exactly are we protecting with this so-called sovereignty? This is not a time for pride. This is not a time for ego. This is time to ask, what is sovereignty? What if it cannot save a single life of a Nigerian? Truly, a country of particular concern. As an opposition, I'm standing here to say that, Mr. President, I've observed over time since 99, he's a very courageous person. That's why in 99 in Lagos, I voted for him to be a governor. And I also saw his courage when, a minute after being sworn in, he removed oil subsidy. Though timing was wrong, I saw his courage when he brought off 4 tax bill here. We passed. We saw his courage. And also I want to encourage him to extend that his courage. Today, our brother has been jailed for life, and the judge who jailed him saw before him what you are distracting me. The judge who jailed him on Motosho saw things before him that made him to jail him for life. Good enough. But Mr. President has the greatest opportunity now. I'm not a lawyer, but I'm a lawmaker. I'm not a lawmaker. I'm not a judge. I'm a lawmaker. What I am saying today, that Mr. President
Leader, please.
Mr. President today has the greatest opportunity as a very courageous person, that today I know that
Point of order.
the counsels to Mazi Kalu Nwankwo has not gone for appeal. We are not appealing today. We are demanding today that within the ambit of law of these 60, 90 days, he has not gone
Point
to
of
court.
order.
For Mr. President to give him a pardon and release Nnamdi Kanu to us. I rest my case.
Okay, thank you, Karen. Thank you.
All right, guys. So, what do you think about this request? All right, this is something that we would have, continuously done even before now, all right? But then it's still not very late, all right? So we're still waiting and we're pleading that the president of Nigeria, the person of Ahmed Tinubu, right, gives our father and our brother, all right, our uncle, a presidential pardon so that he can go home to his family, all right? Because looking at the state of things, you guys know very well that bandits has taken all our bushes, even from the southeast to every other state in Nigeria, right? So this is something that all of us, we definitely need to take care of it. But while we do that, Nnamdi Kanu needs to go home to his family, all right? So stay tuned. And just in case the first time you're meeting us, please don't forget to hit on the subscription button and then turn on the post notification bell for more updates from this channel.